Hey guys, I'm AfroGeek PlusUltraNappy and welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, I'm bringing you guys yet again another manga pickups video. You know me, you know I love to read my manga. I mean, obviously you see the shelf back there, you can't see the other one. Throughout the years, I like to go and just pick up a bunch of different titles. Certain titles I am trying to collect, while others I kind of put on the back burner, but this is my biggest one yet. I currently have, I think, 14 different volumes I'm going to be showing off. Now, of course, not individually, you know, like they're different series, but, you know, there's a couple within each different series. You know what I'm trying to say. So first off, I'm going to start off with a series that I've talked about dozens of times on the channel. I've shown off a couple titles within other manga pickup videos, and I've made a video talking about it, I think all the way back in, I think it was 2020. And that one I'm talking to you guys about is Jujutsu Kaisen, but I got volumes 0, 9, 10, 11, and 13. All right there for you guys to see. Volume 0 right there, which, you know, the movie's coming out in Japan, I believe December, which is this month as I'm recording this video. It is December. Hopefully we get an English dub of that. I know we will. I don't know why I'm saying hopefully. Probably not in theaters, but it'll probably be released on home media, and I will be picking that up. If y'all don't know nothing about Jujutsu Kaisen, you're lacking. If you've never heard of Jujutsu Kaisen 0, you're lacking. Seriously, if you're gonna read Jujutsu Kaisen, do not skip over this thinking, oh, it's just some corny little side story. Pay attention, read it, it's really good. Sorry, I already talked about it in the last manga video, but I had to at least show you guys the volume that I picked up. I've been getting a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen in, you know, like I said, it's one of my favorite series. And then, you know, I got volume 9 right here, got volume 10 right there, volume 11, and then your boy got volume 13. 14, I believe, is supposed to come out in February of 2022. So now we're moving on to the next one, and that is Dragon Ball Super Volumes 5 and Volume 7. I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel before. I started getting into collecting the Dragon Ball Super manga when I started seeing memes about Vegeta from the manga and other influencers on Twitter and YouTube talking about the recent chapters within Super. It's been kind of getting me hyped to go back and read the manga. So I'm currently trying to collect what is out, at least as far as the manga for Dragon Ball Super. I've seen, if not all of the anime, most of it. I know you're like, well, what do you mean if you've seen most of it? If you've either seen it all or you haven't. I'm gonna keep it real. I have seen all of Super. At first, I was only watching like the main initial fights, but then I went back and I kind of binge watched Super. You know, and some of the stuff you see may be like stuff from the movies like Battle of Gods and Resurrection F in episode format. I kind of skim through that only because I knew what happened from the movies, but I would probably not advise to do that. Just watch all of Super. Don't do what I do, what others do. Just watch the whole damn series. Therefore, I kind of started collecting the manga because I started reading more of the manga and I actually started to really enjoy it. I hate to say, I kind of like reading it more than watching the anime. And I know that's weird because some people have that with different types of series, but you know, sometimes the anime series will leave stuff out that was either very important within the manga series, like very important key details that you would need to understand in order to know what's fully going on, or it would pretty much just take out little filler crap that really wasn't important and didn't matter to what was going on within the main arc or story. And I definitely would highly recommend picking up Dragon Ball Super because it is really good. All right, next up on the list is one that I have been kind of collecting here and there. I took a little break from collecting, you know, some volumes from the series Bleach, and I got volumes 16 and 17 right here of the series. You know, everybody knows that one arc where, you know, kind of got dull, and, you know, that's when everybody kind of just stopped watching anime. If you like Bleach, you gotta get the manga series, right? I know there's crap ton of volumes in the manga series. Trust me, I'm well aware, and I'm going to work my way up. That's kind of why I didn't get Naruto. I didn't start collecting Naruto because there's like, what, 70-something volumes of Naruto, and I was not about that. As of recording this video, they recently announced the return of the Bleach anime coming back in 2022, and I am beyond excited. I think everybody is, and I even tweeted saying that's exactly why I didn't give up and I started collecting the manga series, hoping that Bleach would return, and Bleach did. So I'm definitely going to have to start really picking up more of the manga series. Next 2 volumes in the video is some that I've talked about on the channel before. Everybody knows that I love this series. As you can tell, I got some figures in the back. I have some of the anime, the video games. Now I'm talking to you guys about is My Hero with volumes 13 and 14. Did I get those right? Yeah, okay, 13 and 14. Now, I already read these. I'm not as current within reading My Hero as far as reading it online, which I know online they are way ahead of where they are with like the manga release. So I gotta try and play catch up. I'm just lazy. And I know it's really easy to sit there and read manga online versus sometimes getting the books, but I'm someone who loves to have like the physical copies of manga in my hand. I'm hella lazy, man. I don't got time to try and bust out my computer, my phone, try and find a website to read, man. I just read the when it comes out in the physical form. So if you are someone who hasn't really given My Hero a chance, definitely give it a chance. I would probably read the series online just so you can kind of get further ahead. But if you're someone like me who doesn't want to really read online and wants to collect the physical volumes, definitely do that. My Hero is really easy to pick up. It's not hard at all like some series are. It's relatively easy to get the series and add it to your collection. All right, next up on the list is Peach Boy Riverside. Now, this is a series that I got into from a friend of mine. Actually, very entertaining. It's not one of those boring ass kind of weird sort of things. Has a cute little story to it. The characters are really interesting. The action is actually really good. I don't know if I've really talked too much about it, but you know, it's about some adventurers. You know, they out there destroying stuff, they doing their thing, and I can decently say I was impressed with what I skimmed through and read from part of the first volume. So I would not be trying to get the second one if, okay, there we go, the second one, if I wasn't pleased with what I saw from the first one. You know, y'all trying to get something different to read that actually has some pretty decent action and has a pretty good story, yeah, I'd pick it up. At least read snippets online if you can read some snippets, or at least the first chapter. But you know, when you really like a series, you sometimes don't mind spending that money. But you can read it for free. Read it for free. Another series that I picked up is actually a little side kind of series. I guess you want to say a little spin-off series of one of the characters within this series. And that one I'm talking to you guys about is Rent a Really Shy Girlfriend Volume 1. So I know they started off a separate little spin-off series with this character who she is a rented girlfriend, but she's a character who is shy, doesn't really talk much. She's a cute character. I definitely found her interesting while reading the series. It's Sumi, actually. I haven't read it, but hopefully it's decent. But this is something I picked up because I really do like Rent a Girlfriend. You know, hence why I bought the anime series on Blu-ray. Hence why I'm still trying to collect the series right now in manga form. If you like Rent a Girlfriend and you like this character from the series, you know, pick it up. Why not? Now, obviously, it's going, you know, it's a big one, so it's going to cost the same price as buying a volume of Rent a Girlfriend. So just remember that. Keep that in mind. All right, y'all. Last but not least, Solo Leveling Volume 3. If you don't know what solo leveling is, you're lacking. Solo leveling has gained huge attraction just from not only it being online, but from it actually getting its own like physical manga format. Obviously, this series is really good. And as far as reading it like a manga style, it doesn't go backwards. Like, you actually have to like read it like you're reading a book, which I mean, I don't mind. You can't complain when you get a series that gets like a physical format that was very popular from reading online. I really like Solo Leveling. If I had to recommend, I would definitely recommend reading Solo Leveling. Like, seriously, you don't want to be behind. I was already behind because I didn't read it online, and you definitely don't want to be like extra behind. It's expensive, don't get me wrong. This is expensive to get. Like, you look at about 20 bones. I hope that's $20. This artwork alone, I mean, my gosh. Like, this artwork alone, my gosh, it's good. I don't want to really show you guys this. I don't want to spoil none because it's the third volume and I'm too lazy to go over there and get the first volume. Just read it. If you're not going to want to spend that money, read it online. But alrighty guys, that concludes the video for this recent manga pickups video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. If you want to check out other videos from me, hit up my main channel, Pokemon1086, in the link in the description below. Follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I am AfroGeek PlusUltraNappy, and your boy is